This is such a feel-good show. Are you planning a movie night this weekend? The beautiful Kary Osmond is back to share delicious winter snack foods that you can make at home. This happens to be my favorite, stovetop popcorn.
Mine too. All right, so you know how to make stovetop popcorn.
I use olive oil. You don't have that here.
I'm going to use some coconut oil because I like the way that it gives like a nice aftertone of coconut flavor. So what you want to do is you want to start off with 2 tablespoons of oil in your pan, and you want to have your pan on medium heat.
Not too high. It scorches it and they don't pop.
Exactly. So you got to take your time. And what you're going to do is you're going to put 3 pieces of popcorn in.
Okay.
And you're going to put the lid on.
And why 3 kernels?
Because that's going to be your tester. And this is going to tell you when the oil is hot enough. So you put 3 in, you put the lid on, you wait for it to pop. And as soon as it pops, you're going to take your pan off the heat. You're going to add in a 1/2 cup to 1/3 cup of popcorn. And you're going to cover it, and you're going to count to 30. So this is a really fun thing to do with kids.
Off the heat?
Yeah, because what that does is it raises all the kernels up to the exact same temperature, so that when we put it back on the heat after 30 seconds, it all pops at once. And you're left with maybe 2 to 3 kernels at the end. It's awesome.
So you wait for these to pop, take it off the heat.
Count to 30. It's a fun thing to do with the kids.
Put this in, count to 30.
Yeah, put the lid on. And just wait for 30 seconds and then put it back on the heat. And then as soon as you start hearing it pop, give it a few shakes just to move it around at the bottom. And then voila, your popcorn is done.
The house smells amazing too.
And my friend Sean always says that it tastes like movie theater popcorn.
Yeah, it really
does. What's your favorite topping?
I just do sometimes Parmesan cheese, salt, and pepper.
Delicious.
Right? Or you can do like, I do paprika if I want a little bit of spice on it.
A little bit of smokiness. This is a trick, and it's my favorite. So what you want to do is you want to take some butter, and you're just going to add a little bit of maple syrup. Not too much. What that's going to do is it's going to give you that salty sweet. You're going to get this nice sweet undertone. So you have the butter, you have the maple syrup, and you have a bit of that coconut flavor.
I'm so coming to your house next time. You're teaching me new things.
And I don't know about you, but I don't share popcorn with anyone.
No,
we were just having that conversation. Yes, that's for one. Yeah. And that's for someone else, because it's a pain in the butt when you can't keep up, right?
Well, and you can customize it. If you want more sweet, you can do that.
Yeah.
If you want more savory,
they
have their own.
Too, right?
Yes.
Just a little bit.
And that's the other thing. Salt it after you've put the liquid so it sticks.
Exactly. Exactly. All right, so next we're going to make some hot chocolate, and hot chocolate is the easiest thing to make at home.
Look how pretty that looks.
Those are our toppings. So what you want to do is remember this. For every cup of milk, you're going to need 1 tablespoon of cocoa powder and 1 tablespoon of sugar.
Okay.
So I have 2 cups of milk in here, and I've just brought it up to a simmer. You want to do this over medium heat because your milk will go from simmer to boiling over
real fast
in a blink of the eye.
Thick roast layer on it.
Exactly. So
what if you can't drink milk? Can you substitute soy or almond milk?
Yeah, you can do that. And what you're doing here is you're just controlling the sweetness, because I find that you can buy the powdered stuff already done, but it's just so sweet.
Too sweet.
And I would rather have my sweetness in the toppings that I put on top.
It's way more fun.
So I'm going to use brown sugar.
Okay.
So we'll get a little bit in there.
And you have to keep eye and stir it often so it doesn't stick, right?
Exactly. You're just going to whisk this right in, and that's it. That's hot chocolate. So if you're sitting on the couch and you're having this sweet craving, see if you have cocoa powder, see if you have milk and a bit of sugar, and you can make this.
Especially after shoveling the driveway, this is the best. And then as toppings, you've got dark chocolate chips, you've got crushed candy cane.
Which is nice to add like a bit of a peppermint flavor.
Marshmallow, and is that a whipped cream?
Of course.
Very cool. Now, if you guys are into this sort of thing, you've got a cool gig happening this weekend in Leslieville. It's Wanderlust, which is like a shopping, sipping, strolling, sampling event.
Exactly. Just to get everyone ready for the Christmas spirit and to give the shops, you know, their time.
Cheers to that. BreakfastTelevision.ca for all of these recipes. The simple stuff's really the best. At Kary Osmond on Twitter. Cheers. I'm going to grab a couple of these. We will drink. Whoops. Whoops to that.
Into the butter.
Cheers, love.
Cheers.
Well, we'll be back with more BT, but right now, Jen, over to you. Jen usually